Obla Di Obla Da by the Beatles. This song has just 4 chords in it. 3 of the chords are super easy and 1 chord is a little tricky, but we'll cover some easier ways to play it. Let's have some fun with this one and let me show you how I would play it on acoustic guitar. Desmond has a barrow in the marketplace. Molly is the singer in a band. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face. And Molly says this as she takes him by the hand. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on. Oh, la 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 la, life goes on. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on. Oh, la 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 la, life goes on. So we have the A major chord, the E major chord, and the D major chord making up most of this song, verses, choruses, everything, and the only extra chord was an F sharp minor in the chorus. Now, to keep it in the key of the original, so to play along to the original recording, you would put a capo at the first fret, and the whole key of the song would become A sharp. But for who this tutorial is intended for, play this song with open chords, and if you're just playing and singing it yourself, it's a lot easier without the capo because it just drops it by a semitone. It's a lot easier to sing. It's a very high song to sing for anyone, really. So A major, Desmond has a barrow in the marketplace. That's the E major. Molly is the singer in a band. We're going to go A to D. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face. A, E, then back to A. And Molly says this as she takes him by the hand. Let's do all of that one more time. And if you're playing an A chord in this fashion or this fashion, it's totally fine. There's always different ways to play the exact same chord, especially on guitar. From the top, 2, 3, 4. Desmond has a barrow in the marketplace. Molly is the singer in a band. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face. And Molly says this as she takes him by the hand. Chorus, obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on. E major to the F sharp minor. And then A, E, A. La 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 la, life goes on. Obla-dee, obla-da, life goes on. Oh, la la, how the life goes on. The strumming pattern I was using was down, up, mute, up for every chord that's played. And it's well worth just strumming between each chord, maybe staying on each chord for a bar, but just seeing if you can do this strumming pattern just in your own time, having a jam with yourself almost. Mute, up, down, up, mute, up, just with any of the chords. Don't think about when you're going to change. Just choose another chord and try that strumming pattern in your own time. So we're going down, up, mute, up. And when we're doing this with open chords, we would do this down, up, and then lay the outside of the palm of your hand over the strings, muting them, and then we end with an up strum, and we repeat. To get the tap sound, it's actually the strings hitting the frets just here, up in the higher frets, up in the dusty end, as we call it, because we don't normally play up here when we're on acoustic guitar, I guess. Now, yes, there is a little strum there, but you'll notice when I do strum and mute at the same time, it doesn't make that tap sound. So I'm laying down with the palm on the outside flat of the hand. I'm doing a little strum, but I'm also making sure that I'm tapping the strings at the same time. You don't need to do this tap. It's just one of those kind of... It's a technique that sounds really good on acoustic guitar, but it does make it trickier. You could just do down, up, down. I guess you could do down, down, up, up, down, but it'd be a totally different vibe to it. I would really recommend going for this. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face, and Molly says this as she takes him by the hand. It's also worth pointing out that the bass notes on the piano and on the bass guitar are always the open string sliding to the 4th fret and then going to a string down at the 2nd fret. And when we do that on the A chord, we start on the open A string and go to string, so start on string 5 and go to string 4, starting on the A. When it's the E chord, Molly is the singer in a band. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face, and Molly says this as she takes him by the hand. And that is going up from the 3 notes that make up each chord. So the 1st, the 3rd, and the 5th notes of a major scale. Really good for your knowledge that the only notes we're actually playing here are just 3 notes, but over 4, 5 or 6 strings. Just something extra for you there. The only other section is we have this: in a couple of years we have built a home sweet home. The middle 8 section, with a couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones. So with the strumming pattern, in a couple of years they have built a home sweet home. Couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones. So let's have a quick play and sing through this together again, along to the recording, capo 1st fret and all the same stuff, but that does make it quite a bit higher to sing, even though it's only 1 fret, so 1 note higher. It's a lot harder to sing for most people, so let's just go without a capo to keep it a little bit easier. Follow that chord sheet, you can find it in the description below, and it should really help you to be able to play this song. Join in with me in 1, 2, 3, stay on the A. Desmond has a barrow in the marketplace. Molly is the singer in a band. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face, and Molly says this as she takes him by the hand. Chorus. Oh bladdy, oh bladda, life goes on. Oh, la la la, how life goes on. Oh bladda, life goes on. Oh, la la la, how life goes on. Desmond takes a trolley to the jeweler's store, buys a 20-carat golden ring, takes it back to Molly waiting at the door, and as he gives it to her, she begins to sing. Oh bladdy, oh bladda, life goes on. Whoa, la la, how the life goes on. Oh bladdy, oh bladda, life goes on. Oh, la la, how the life goes on. Middle 8s. In a couple of years they have built a home sweet home. Couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones. Happy ever after in the marketplace. Desmond lets the children lend a hand. Molly stays at home and does a pretty face, and in the evening she still sings it with the band. Oh bladdy, oh bladda, life goes on. Oh, la la, how the life goes on. Bladdy, oh bladda, life goes on. Oh, la 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 la, life goes on. To end it, if you want some fun, sing obla-dee-bla-da. So to end it, it was to F sharp minor, E major to A. That's how to play Obla-Dee Obla-Da by the Beatles. Let me know your Beatles requests in the comments on YouTube. Check out this video on the Andy Guitar app and website for more help, and you'll find a link in the description to the chord sheet as well. Hope to see you next time. Bye for now.